What is up, Sexy Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and I finally have my voice back. Well, kinda. I'd say it's about 50% back. So in case you guys didn't know, for like the past week, I was really sick. I lost my voice like on day 1, and ever since then, it just went straight downhill. I felt like absolute shit. I was like, call a priest or something, get this demon out of me. But I finally am starting to feel a little bit better. I think each day I'm getting just a teeny tiny bit better. I'm nowhere near 100%. I'm nowhere near like finally healthy. But I think I can finally start making videos again, so I apologize for all the videos we've had this past week. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. So today we're going to be doing the top 5 annoying features in zombies. And I'm not trying to say like I hate these features, like I wish they were never in zombies. I'm just trying to say that these are the ones that I find more annoying than almost everything else. Now you might have a completely different list, which is totally fine. My brain isn't exactly thinking clearly right now, so I might forget a couple things. If you guys have something that you find annoying, let me know in the comments. So let's go ahead and get on to number 5. So coming in number 5 is going to be from Mob of the Dead. Now I like Mob of the Dead, I think it's a good map. I just hate one thing about it, and that's the Brutus screen shaking. And I do say hate, like this is annoying, but I also really hate it. I say it every time I play Mob of the Dead. Whenever Brutus spawns in, he just has to shake your screen, especially when it gets right behind you. He's just shaking and shaking your screen. It doesn't make it hard or anything, like I can still kill him fairly easy. It doesn't like distract me or anything, it's just really annoying to have your screen just constantly shaking. Especially when more than one spawn in, and you have like 3 or 4 chasing after you. It's just a real pain in the ass, and I don't want to have to deal with that. It's like a lesser version of fog. It's still really annoying and just obstructs your vision, and that's what I kind of don't like about certain games. Like, I don't like my vision to be obstructed. Unless it's like a campaign or a completely different game that like, hey, you need this to actually advance the storyline. I don't like my vision being obstructed in any game whatsoever. It's just really annoying, and 9 times out of 10, they don't do it right. And I really wish that if they ever bring Brutus back, I think he was a pretty interesting boss zombie, I really do wish that they get rid of that stupid shaking because it's absolutely annoying. So coming in number 4 is kind of going to be Black Ops 3, well certain maps in Black Ops 3, and the thing that just really annoys me about Black Ops 3 is having to go through all these like missions and shit just to get power and Pack-a-Punch open. It's really annoying, like I don't want to have to spend like 10 to 20 minutes of my time trying to get power on or trying to get Pack-a-Punch open. And I know in certain maps you don't have to do that, like Gorod Krobi is pretty easy, Revelations is fairly easy, and of course the Giant is incredibly easy. All you have to do is flip the power switch and connect 3 things, and then boom, you got Pack-a-Punch open. But like Shadows of Evil and Zetsubo no Shima really just annoy me because I don't want to have to go around and do rituals on each section of the map, which just take up so much time that I don't even really want to do them every time I play. And I really don't want to have to fill up buckets of water just to get power on. I just find those things really annoying and tedious, and I just don't want to have to do them every time I play. Those maps would be like 20 times better if like after you do it once, there's an option to where you don't have to do it, or if you still want to do it, you can. I think there should just be more options in zombies besides saying, hey, you're gonna have to go do this mission because I'm fucking Jason Blundell and I said so. Now I'm not trying to say those maps are bad. Sometimes Zetsubo no Shima can be pretty fun, it's just I don't want to have to fill up buckets of water or go to each section of the map and do a ritual. Alright, so taking the number 3 spot is going to be the Die Rise layout. Now, this thing really does annoy me because the thing about Die Rise layout is you have to wait on the elevators if you want to get into certain sections of the map, which don't really always come when you need them. Sometimes you're going to find yourself waiting for like a minute or 2 for that elevator to fucking come down. And also, there are certain sections of the map to where there's a point of no return. Like, once you get to this section, if you want to go to that previous section you were at, you got to go all the way around the fucking map, and you have to go wait on some elevators. So I just absolutely find Die Rise layout really annoying, just because of the elevators and the points of no return. Like, there should be sections of the map to where once you get to here, hey, you just gotta go take some stairs and you're right back to where you were. Like, maybe you can't come down the exact way you want to go, but there still is an easy way to actually get to where you were. And there also should just be like stairs instead of elevators. Fuck it, you can have elevators, but instead, like when you're taking an elevator, no zombies spawn. But if you're taking the stairs, zombies are still going to spawn. Make there like be an incentive to take the elevators, but you can still take the stairs if you want to, so that way you're not waiting for fucking ever for those goddamn elevators to come. So that's just what I find really annoying about Die Rise, and I think if they actually fixed those problems, that map would definitely be a really good map. So taking the number 2 spot is going to be Fog. Whether it be from Call of the Dead or Transit, Fog is fucking annoying because it keeps constantly goddamn rolling in. Similar to like I said with like Brutus and the shaking, I don't like my vision to be obstructed. I just find it really annoying, and 9 times out of 10, it's not done right. Like in Der Riese, like they added some snow falling down, and that doesn't really obstruct your vision. I feel like even if they added a little bit more snow, that would still be pretty good. It would kind of be in your way a little bit, but you really wouldn't notice it. I feel like if they did stuff like that to where it's a tiny little change to where you really don't notice it, but it's still there, that would be okay. I would be okay with that kind of fog to where if it's like, okay, you might not be able to see all the way across the map, but hey, you can at least still see what's in front of you. Unlike with Transit and Call of the Dead, once that fog rolls in, you really can't even see that much. Like, your vision is really limited, and it's super annoying. I really dislike the fog, and I hope it never returns, or if it ever does return, I really do hope they implement it a lot better. So taking number 1 spot, did you have to guess, like, was there really any other thing that would be here? Of course it's the fucking denizens. Like, did you think anything else was gonna be here? These fuckers are the most annoying thing in zombies, always coming up at you and always trying to like scratch your eyeballs out, always putting their disgusting nuts on the back of your head. These fuckers are the most annoying thing in zombies. Now, I wouldn't hate them as bad if they were mixed with the fucking fog, so that way I can at least kind of see where they're scurrying out from, and they wouldn't be so bad if they just infinitely spawned. But unfortunately, they do, and that's the reason I just fucking hate these goddamn denizens so much. You don't get points from them or anything. The only thing they're useful for is actually getting the teleporters open, and those teleporters are broke as fuck. They just randomly teleport you, so there's really no use to use those things. Transit was a god-awful map. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. I mean, Transit was the best map ever. I mean, I just did a live stream last week about it. Greatest map ever. But the denizens are really, really fucking annoying. So I'm very curious to know, what are some things that you guys find annoying about Call of Duty Zombies? Could be from World at War, could be from Black Ops 3. I'm just very curious to know. So if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. Peace.